please come forward and use the microphone. We can't hear you. We got interrupted by some clever music a moment ago.
Thank you, Stafford Smith, Legislative District 33. I have looked at this one and number 10, which are very similar. Their approach is slightly different. This one is indicating that we can direct those responsible parties to do something. I don't think we have any authority with a resolution to direct anybody to do anything. The resolution number 10 urges lawmakers to enact legislation which disallows any of these types of activities. I guess my comment is number 10 is probably a little bit more appropriate in terms of the approach to ensure that these kinds of things don't happen.
Thank you. Do I have any other comments on resolution number 3? Right here, sir.
My name is Tony Wisniewski from Cleveland County. I have a couple of comments. Number one, and I'd like to propose these in the form of an amendment. I'd like to change the title of the proposal from resolution to oppose transgender bathroom requirements in Idaho Public Schools to resolution to oppose transgender bathroom guidelines in Idaho Public Schools. Just because the administration calls it a requirement through some executive trickery doesn't mean that we have to agree to that. There's an old Chinese saying that he who defines the terms wins the argument. By putting the title requirements in there, we've already conceded to the other side that these are requirements which will really damage. Let me give you some examples. Assault rifle. Okay, who's won that argument just by defining the term rifle or weapon? How about marriage equality? Marriage is not equal. It's a complementary group of two opposite beings. And yet we have conceded that argument just by the title that the opposition gives to it. We go on with a whole bunch of other ones. And then the last thing I'd like to make an amendment to is the therefore clause. In here it says, be it resolved that Idaho's constitutional officers responsible for public education in this state are hereby directed. We do not have the authority to direct. We can recommend or request. So anywhere where it says direct, I would like to change that word to request. And I'll read the rest of it. So request to oppose all requirements specified in said letter, to work with Idaho's education and legal institutions to develop response to immediately direct Idaho school districts to not implement those requirements and wait for future direction from the state. Also to actively join the efforts of other states to oppose such requirements. Thank you.
Thank you. Clarification. The two amendments that I made notes of was in the introduction line, you changed the word requirements to guidelines. And in the wherefore clause, you changed the word directed to requested. Now, if you're going to change other sections, we have to discuss them as a body because we're voting on that in total. Right. So if we've got other amendments that we want to include, we need to be made apprised of those so we can discuss them. Okay, we're still back to the, in the header, the word requirements is changed to guidelines. Come down to the next to the last, whereas, it says whereas natural biological gender, you find that paragraph? On the last line it says, vice versa is repugnant to the moral well-being of students. He would insert the words moral, behind moral, the words and psychological well-being of students. So we would insert two words, and psychological. And then in the therefore be it resolved, on the next to the last line, let's see. The states are thereby requested to oppose all requirements specified in said letter. We would delete the words that they shall. So it would read, the state is thereby requested to oppose all requirements specified in said letter, to work with Idaho educational and legal institutions to develop a coordinated response. Then the words they shall also would be deleted, and we would insert the word to, T-O, to immediately direct Idaho schools districts to not implement these requirements and wait for future direction from the state. Also, following with me here, then the words they shall would be deleted, and the word to would be inserted. So it would say direction from the state also to actively join the efforts of other states to oppose such requirements. Okay. Okay. So now we have got several.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
I think since it's all wording that we're dealing with here, that this should be made into one amendment, that we change the wording in the following areas. And I would ask the original motion maker to amend his motion to make that change. And we're not dealing with several amendments here, which is very confusing.
That's right. That's a good point. We're not dealing with multiple amendments. We are doing some, what I refer to as word smithing. We're changing some not necessarily grammatical, but some intention errors in the words. So if I comment back here,
There's just a
you're
typo.
gonna have to come up here so we can hear you.
Briefly, there's a typo in the title, resolution to oppose them. If you just take the D off of that. And,
Okay, so we would change the resolution to oppose. That's a clerical thing. We could, that doesn't require the motion, but that's a clerical issue.